With the release of a lot of good and quality BL dramas, I often see a lot of comments with regards to GMMTV still producing the same stories all over again since they have started in the industry. In this video, we will be discussing whether the recent GMMTV BL series are getting worse in 2024 or not. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. One of the main reasons why there are some allegations that GMMTV BL series are getting worse is the main plot or story of these BL dramas. Since their very first BL series Sotus, GMMTV has been producing school BL dramas every year, and some fans are getting bored about the same concept all over again. Although there are a little bit of changes when it comes to the characters and twist, the gist of the story is basically the same. Not only that, but since GMMTV often uses the same pairings per drama, there are others who get tired of seeing the same concept and also the same actors in a show. But over the years, GMMTV has also been producing quite unique BL dramas for those who like a different flavor of stories, such as A Tale of Thousand Stars, He's Coming to Me, Last Twilight, One D Good Day, and so much more. Truth be told, the agency actually caters more on teens rather than the general audience because that's where their expertise lies. Unlike the other agencies and studios who have a much broader targets, GMMTV focuses more on the younger audiences. If you look closely on the catalog of the company, they often produce school BL dramas or, in general, romantic comedy shows. Personally, the reason why some people are saying that GMMTV BL dramas of the recent year are worst is that there's more competition nowadays compared to about 4 to 5 years ago. Not only that, but the other countries are also much more open in creating this kind of dramas because of the trend. I actually don't agree that GMMTV BL series are getting worse, but rather staying on the same level of quality with just a little improvement from 2 to 3 years ago. There's no denying that the company has produced numerous BL dramas in a single year, and that's quite a feat even compared to other agencies which produce the same content. Most of the time, these companies could only output 2 to 4 series in a year, but GMMTV has about 5 to 7 BL dramas in a span of 12 months. That's actually a win to us viewers, since we have more options which series to watch and not being limited with our choices. But some fans are also arguing that because of this increase in quantity, the quality of the dramas they produce is being affected due to limited focus in the production. But is that really the case in GMMTV? Well, if I remember it correctly, these BL dramas have their own set of team from script reading down to filming. That's the reason why we have a lot of ongoing GMMTV BL series right now, because of that setup. Also, unlike in other agencies, GMMTV has a lot of artists under their umbrella, so it won't be good for them to focus in just 1 or 2 dramas at a time. The only difference between these teams would be their budget to create the show. If the agency could spend more on these dramas, the quality might also increase to raise the competition even further. In the last couple of years, GMMTV BL dramas are known for being an adaptation of novels that Thai writers have published. But in the recent years, the agency is making a different approach by making their own adaptations of Japanese novels such as Cherry Magic, the ongoing My Love Mix-Up, and the upcoming Ocean's Love Thailand. But aside from being an adaptation of Japanese novels, these dramas already had prior Japanese serialized adaptations, and fans couldn't help but to compare both works. Although I'm not against with these adaptations, there are some people who see this as being the lack of creative writing for GMMTV. They also argue that fans have already seen these stories, so why bother making another adaptation which ends up being the same conclusion. But we should also know that adaptation of dramas from country to country has been a thing since the early 2000s. That's true for the Japanese manga Boys Over Flowers, which has numerous adaptations per country. Adaptation of a popular manga is actually more of a marketing move in order to boost the popularity of the actors who take part of that show. but it's also a double-edged sword since fans have expectations on the quality of this kind of dramas. Nevertheless, whether it's an adaptation or an original work of the company, the thing that we should look for is how it's being produced and how the plot is being executed well in its story. In order for us to see whether the quality of GMMTV BLs has gone down, we must compare the current offerings from the previous releases in the last few years. Right now, GMMTV is currently airing 4 BL dramas. We Are the Series, My Love Mix-Up, One D Good Day, and The Trainee. 2 of these BL shows are in a school setting while the other 2 are in a more mature setup. Last year, the company aired about 9 BL shows and some of them received quite high ratings such as Last Twilight, Only Friends, Be My Favorite, Cherry Magic, and Moonlight Chicken. As of now, the agency has only finished Only Boo and its ratings is also quite high. The current shows also have high ratings with the exception of The Trainee, but that would still change since we've only got the first episode last week. Personally, these ratings don't tell the whole story since not everyone loves to rate or critique. Another metric that we could use is the number of views it gets per episode on the YouTube platform. Although these BL shows are still getting quite high number of views per episode, it's not on par compared to the previous years. The likes of The Trainee and Only Boo are not getting much views compared to the likes of other currently airing dramas. This might tell us that some fans are no longer interested in the same formula that had been done in the past few years. As of now, the only GMMTV BL drama which is a lot of viewership currently is We Are. This is just based on my personal point of view, but I don't think that GMMTV BL series are getting worse in 2024. The company is indeed releasing a lot more BL contents currently, but it doesn't mean that the quality has gone down. It's not actually about the series itself, but our preferences and standards have gone up in the past couple of years. We have seen that these companies can produce high quality shows and we are definitely getting spoiled by watching those great stories and production. Not only GMMTV but these companies must also keep on improving their contents in order to keep us entertained and engaged with these actors to earn for their businesses. Personally, I'm actually loving the current set list of GMMTV BL dramas, but I also agree that they need to be more competitive. With the likes of My Stand-In and I Feel You Linger in the Air, which are both under YYDS Entertainment, it's exciting to know where the industry will lead us in the next 5 years of BL shows. If you also have your own opinion about this matter, feel free to share your sentiments on the comment section. Do you think GMMTV BL dramas are getting worse in 2024? Thank you for watching. That's it and see you on the next one.